What's up guys, it's your boy Josh here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Premier League predictions video. I'm not going to ramble on or anything like that, let's get into it. So, just a disclaimer, this is in the process of the Fulham versus Arsenal game. Or Arsenal versus Fulham, I don't know. But I haven't checked the results so I don't know what happened, so technically you're going to see this after the game, but as I'm recording this, it's in the process of the first game of the season. I ain't seen any scores or anything like that, so yeah. And if I keep on looking down, I have it all written down. I shouldn't show you that. If I have it all written down, literally, I did this on World Football and had it like, I just wrote it down just to remember it. So yeah, let's get into it. So, bottom of the table. Fulham. I think Fulham will go straight back down. They're not a Premier League side. They're not cut out to be a Premier League team. I'm sorry, no offence Fulham fans, but you ain't. You're nowhere near to be cut out. You've signed a few good players, Kenny Tet, but I don't know. I just haven't. You know, Kenny Tet. He's not like the best right back in the world, is he? Like, he's good, he's young, he's got potential, but is he really going to be that player to keep you up? Mitrovic, he's just the Will Grigg of the Premier League. Literally, he just scores goals after goals in the Championship, and in the Premier League, he flops completely. So yeah, bottom of the table, Fulham. 19th, West Brom. I think West Brom will go down as well. Yeah, I think these two teams will just be so far back at the table. They're just not really cut out to be a Premier League side. And West Brom and Fulham haven't got the squad for it. So, I haven't seen it, West Brom sign some key signings or anything like that. So, I'm going to put them 18th. 18th, I mean 19th. 18th, Aston Villa. Yeah. Aston Villa, they're going down. It's just, yeah, they won't go down as heavily as West Brom and Fulham because they're both like down before the season's ended. Like, I think Villa will have some last day action, and the team I'm going to say next will be involved with that. They've got some good players. They've got Grealish, McGinn, but if they either get injured or sold, who have they got? Who have they got? They've got Ollie Watkins, but again, look at Mitrovic. He's good in the Championship, but in the Premier League he flops. So that could be the same with Ollie Watkins. You never know. So yeah, I'm going to put Villa to go down. 17th, West Ham United. Yep, I think David Moyes will be sacked by Christmas. Yes, I'm saying it now. David Moyes sacked by Christmas. I don't care what you guys think. He's gone. He's going by Christmas. He's not. Since he's left Everton, he's flopped. He did do well for his first time in charge for West Ham, but he's not got the consistency to keep that up anymore. He's going to be sacked by Christmas, and they're probably going to bring in some inexperienced manager. I'm not sure, but I think they'll stay up this season. I think they will. 16th, Crystal Palace. Now, before you say Crystal Palace is not going to finish 16th, let me get this straight. So the bottom four is above the bottom four. The table is going to pull away. So this is why I put Crystal Palace 17th. It is very 16th. This is why they're so close. It's going to be so close from 17th to about 11th. So, yeah, there is going to be some controversial ones, but I think this is going to happen. So, West Ham, I haven't really seen them do any business. West Ham. I mean, Palace, they've signed Batshuayi, but again, if they sell, I don't know, they're going to have a strong season. It's going to be another mid-table team season for Palace. They're just starting to become the West Brom team. They just exist. No offence, Palace fans, but they literally just exist. If you haven't got Zaha, you'll be down. You'll be in the Championship. and I wouldn't be surprised if he finished bottom. 15th, Leeds United. Oh, now. Well, I was tempted to switch it around and to put them 14th, but, you know, I think they will finish 15th. It's, again, they're on the same, again, they're like close. It's really close. Literally, like, Leeds are on 50 points. Newcastle, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Palace are on 49. Well, you probably know what team's next then, but yeah. Leeds, they've made some really good signings. Robin Koch, I'm not pronouncing his name the other way because I don't want it. I don't want to. That's just simple as that. I don't want it. Rodrigo is going to be. I hope he does well. He's just. That is a solid signing for a newly promoted Leeds. Bielsa's going to build this team, and I think in a few seasons they will be challenging for the top half, if not Europe. So yeah. Leeds 15th. 14th, Newcastle. Again, controversial, but like this is really close. Like literally, like this is really close. Like this is the tightest mid-table spot you've ever seen. I think this is going to be happening. So Newcastle, they've made some banging signings. Callum Wilson, Brian Fraser. Who else? I can't remember who else they signed, but you know, they've signed some really good players, and they're key players as well. They've got a really solid team. They've got a solid team. They've got that front three, Fraser, Wilson, Saint-Maximin, and Almiron on the bench, or unless they're playing in a central attacking midfield spot, that front line's going to be deadly. Oh man, that front line is just going to be banging. Oh, yeah, so Newcastle 14th. 13th, Burnley. Okay, yeah, I think Burnley will finish 13th. Burnley, they're just one of them teams, aren't they? They're a mid-table team, let's put it out there. The Dyche is just a very experienced manager, and unless some team picks him up, I think he will be at Burnley for the foreseeable future. Dyche is just a Premier League manager. He's a solid Premier League manager. That is what I think. Yeah. 12th, Brighton. Again, controversial, but Brighton will have a solid season, but they're literally 2 points but ahead of Palace. That's how tight it is. That is how tight the table is. So, I think Brighton will finish 12th. They've just Neil Maupay will turn up this season. I think they've got some. Lallana's going to be solid for them. 11th, Sheffield United. Again, a close. The bottom half, from 16th to 11th, it's really close. Sheffield United are not going to have a season like that this season. They're going to be struggling because, since the restart, they struggled like hell. They was not on form at all. And I think they'll finish 11th. 10th, Everton. Yeah, I think Everton will get a top 10 finish this season. And you know what? I think they'll win the FA Cup as well. I'm saying it now. Everton to win the FA Cup. They've got a top manager. They've made some top signings. Allen is a top signing. Decore, what a signing he is. They've just made some really good signings this season. And, they're really quality signings. So, I wouldn't be surprised if Everton got Europe this season. 9th, Southampton. Whew. Yeah, I think Southampton will have a great season this season. Since that 9-0 defeat to Leicester, they have turned it around completely. Honestly, they are, what a team they are. Really, I love watching them play, and I think they will have a really solid season. I know Højbjerg is a big loss, but come on. Danny Ings, he won't have a season like last season, but he will score some very important goals for him, which will keep him in that position. 8th, Leicester. Yep, I'm putting Leicester in 8th. Brendan Rodgers, he's a top half manager, but, you know, they've just slipped. Look, since the restart, Leicester have slipped. They need to get something right. They've lost Ben Chilwell. I don't know if they're going to start Fuchs or Justin in left back. I'm not sure. They might start Justin in left back. I'd love to see James Justin, even though he used to play for Luton and he's one of their own. I would love to see James Justin be a Premier League starter for Leicester. And they're in the Europa League as well, so which is even great. That is even better. So, you know, James Justin might get some reserve games against some team in Norway or whatever, which will be great. 7th, Tottenham. Yeah, I think Tottenham are going to struggle this season. You know, if Harry Kane gets injured for a considerable amount of time, they're just not going to do it. Yeah, there's rumours of them signing Milik, but I don't even know what he's done for Napoli, but he's just not like cut out. He just doesn't look cut out for Napoli, I don't think. You know, he's a second choice striker. Joe Hart is very controversial as well. Like, they've just made some controversial signings and not game-changing signings, which is a problem for Tottenham. So I'm going to put them 7th. 6th place, Wolves. Wolves, yes, I'm going to put Wolves 6th. Yeah. That's Fabio Silva, bagging. They've made some really good signings. I think they're just going to take that extreme this season. They have been on point with their signings. I think in a few seasons' time they could be challenging for the top 4. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if they challenge for the top 4. You know, because they're just a really good team. I think they have it to be a top 16 now. 5th, Arsenal. Arsenal are going to be 5th. Yeah. I think Arsenal are going to have a better season. I think they're overwhelmed in confidence. They've won the FA Cup, they've won the Community Shield. They're on it. They're on it. After that season last season, Arteta has got Arsenal to a P. To a P or a T, I'm not sure. But they're just I think that they're going to challenge for the top 4. They're not going to get it, I don't think, but they will. They will challenge for the top 4, I mean. Yeah, so Arsenal 5th. 4th place, Man United. Okay, this is a very controversial one. There's going to be a few salty people out there. United are not going to get 4th, top 4. I can see it happening. If they sign Sancho, I'll put them in the... If they sign Sancho, I would put them, like, contending for a title fight. But they haven't. Donny van der Beek, well, look at Frankie de Jong. He didn't really cut it for Barca, did he? No, you know, they played in Eredivisie, which is a very average league. They only got snapped up because they made it to the Champions League semi-final. They're just, I don't see them. Yeah, I'm going to put them 4th. It's going to be a battle between them and Arsenal. And I think United will win. Even though I hate them or not. I think United will get top 4 this season. If they don't, if they don't, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will probably be sacked. 3rd place, Chelsea. Yeah, I think Chelsea will have it's going to be a 3-way title fight between the next 2 teams I'm going to say. Chelsea, well, you probably know the team. Chelsea, City and Liverpool. It's going to be a three-way title fight. Chelsea have just done all the business. Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell, Malang Sarr, Timo Werner, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz. 6 players, 6 world-class players. Maybe not Malang Sarr, but you know, that is solid. Malang Sarr is going to be solid in defence. Thiago Silva is going to be solid. They've got their defence sorted, and they just need a keeper who isn't edgy. But I think Kepa. I don't know. I don't know about Kepa. But if they sign a decent keeper, I think they'll win the title. I think they'll win it. But I'm going to play it safe. Put them third. Second place, City. Manchester City are going to be second. Nathan Ake, he needs to get his confidence back. He's just got relegated with Bournemouth. He's going to be low on confidence. They are rumoured, they are interested in Koulibaly, but I'm talking if they don't sign him. If they do sign him again, I think they might win the league. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I don't see City, winning the league this season, which puts us to first. Liverpool to go back to back. I think they'll do it. I think they have a very strong team. They're not going to do it as comfortably. Believe me, they're not going to do it as comfortably, but they're going to win it. I think they're going to win it for another season. They're interested in Thiago Alcantara, which I hope they sign, because that would be a banging signing for Liverpool. You know, but he's just won the Champions League with Bayern, even though his FIFA rating got screwed. But you know, I think, you know, Liverpool are just a good team now. They're just a very strong team. When the way Jurgen Klopp has turned around this team is just amazing. Like a few years ago, all the players were playing for Southampton, Newcastle. Like they're mid-table teams, and Klopp has turned them into world-class superstars. Like if someone told me 5 years ago that Van Dijk was going to be finishing second in the Ballon d'Or, winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League, I would have just gone, mate, I don't know what you're on about. But you know, they have turned this team insane. They've just, what a team Jurgen Klopp has picked. Honestly, he's surprised all of us. You know, from having Mamadou Sakho, Dejan Lovren, Simon Mignolet, to Alisson, Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, like world-class superstars. Yeah, I'm rambling, but that's going to be my Premier League predictions video. Yeah, the table will be on the screen somewhere. Yeah. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop it a like, subscribe if you're new, and ding on that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Make sure you listen to my song, Hold of Me, really good song as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.